Robert Mugabe has resigned as president of Zimbabwe. The announcement was met with cheers by hundreds outside of parliament. The leader of 37 years had ignored his party's deadline to resign yesterday, but Mugabe sent a letter to parliament while impeachment proceedings were underway. This is the jubilation that we are listening to as people took to the streets upon learning of his resignation. So less than a week ago, you may recall, the military essentially took over Zimbabwe. It certainly looked like a coup, but members of the military called it a bloodless correction. Mugabe and his wife and other close family members were put under house arrest, and we were led to believe that negotiations were taking place behind the scenes. In fact, at one point, it seemed as if Mugabe was going to resign. He actually got on television, he made a statement, but he never resigned. Now, this all sort of began to unravel when the vice president of the country was dismissed. That happened about 2 weeks ago. There was a concern that Mugabe's wife, Grace, was being set up to become the next leader, to take his place. And at that point, members of his own party began to become concerned about what would happen with the country moving forward. And this is where we are today, people literally dancing in the streets. Mugabe is really the only president this country has known. He took over in 1980 when the country became independent. And though there have been elections, as you can imagine, there have been questions about the legitimacy of those elections over the years. And Mugabe, as time unfolded, has been accused of many human rights violations and of muzzling and restricting those who oppose him politically.